guys, it's Gemma from Pop Therapy TV, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about positive emotion. Woohoo! One of my favorite topics. We all know that positive emotion is a really important factor in our subjective sense of well-being, but research shows that positive emotion can have so many benefits for us and can even transform the way that we think and help us bounce back from setbacks and recover from stress. So I'm going to start by talking a little bit about a theory of positive emotion called the broaden and build theory by Barbara Fredrickson. The broaden and build theory says that when we experience positive emotions like joy, contentment, love, curiosity, interest, gratitude, anything like that, the way we think actually changes and the way we act changes as a result. So when we're feeling these positive emotions, we think in more creative and expansive ways, and our behavior is likely to follow suit. So if we're feeling happy or we're feeling interested, we're more likely to be creative or explore or play. And again, that helps us to come up with new ways of behaving and acting and connecting with others. So there's a whole lot of benefits that happen when we experience positive emotions. On the opposite side of things, when we experience negative emotions, our fight or flight response kicks in, and often the way we think becomes actually much more narrow, and we're much more likely to focus on a more narrow and quick and easy solution. We're probably more likely to go into autopilot mode rather than trying something new. It's much more harder to be innovative and creative when we're under a whole lot of stress and experiencing a lot of negative emotion. And studies have also shown that when we experience positive emotion, it can help us to physically recover more quickly from the body's stress response. So when our fight or flight response is going, our heart's going faster, we're breathing faster, our muscles are tense, digestion's slowing. Studies have shown that when the stress response is activated, immediately after, if participants were exposed to something positive, they recovered faster from the stress response than people who just recovered naturally. So experiencing positive emotion when you're going through stress is actually a really good way to help us cope and to recover and bounce back from the setbacks that come along. So if you're having a hard time, even though you might not feel like it, come up with something that's going to make you laugh or bring you some joy. So having a chat with a good friend, or watching a movie that you love, or doing something outdoors, something that's going to bring you some joy, and you might find that it helps you to cope and to recover a little bit better. So what are some ways that you can experience some additional positive emotions if you're trying to get more happiness in your day and think in a more creative way? For those of you who watched my gratitude video a few weeks ago, we know that gratitude is a positive emotion. So again, reflecting on the things you're grateful for is a great way to not only recall something positive that's happened to us, but it also helps us connect with others and build our social bonds. But it's a positive emotion, so again, with broaden and build theory in mind, it's likely to help us think in more creative and expansive ways. Another tip you can try is an acts of kindness day. Research has shown that when we do acts of kindness, it can improve our feelings of well-being. But the trick is doing all of the acts of kindness on one day. So what you could try is doing a kindness day. So pick a day to do 5 random acts of kindness. And that could be holding a door open for someone, making a cup of coffee for your favorite co-worker, letting a car in front of you in traffic. It could be anything. Pick things that you're comfortable with, but when we know we do nice things for others, it's also another way to feel good and experience positive emotion. But we all want to be happy, and many people have asked, what is the biggest kind of predictor of happiness, or how do we become happy? Is it having lots of money? Is it being famous? Is it having lots of Instagram followers? Is it having a basket full of puppies? That sounds pretty great to me. But a recent study by Harvard University showed that the biggest predictor of happiness over our lifespan, it's not fame, it's not wealth, it's not likes on our Facebook page. The biggest predictor of happiness across our lives is actually having positive relationships. So in this study, they followed 2 groups of men from age of 17 through to about 75. It didn't matter how much they earned or where they lived. The ones that were the most happy and healthy and showed less cognitive decline with age had these positive relationships in their lives. And it's not the quantity of relationships. So you don't have to have 20 great friends. Having one supportive friend or one supportive partner that you feel close and connected with is a really important factor in our long-term happiness and well-being. So putting our energy into relationships, really important. So that was a little bit about the benefits of positive emotion and a couple of tips that you can try at home to boost your levels of positive emotion and happiness. Thanks so much for listening to today's vlog. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. And please subscribe if you can. I'd love to have more subscribers. Thanks guys. Bye.